Welcome to This Is the Day with me, Bo Chansey, and
Johanna Beachy.
That's right. You got that. I like that.
Yeah, I've noticed that I do that. I don't know where it came from, but I just keep doing it.
Well, no, I love it. I like repeatable behaviors.
Yeah, okay.
It works for you.
Thank you.
You should keep bringing that.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, don't go change it.
Now I'm going to be like very much self-conscious while I'm doing it.
You should be. Yeah, that was my point. That's really what I was going for, was how can I get in
It was
Johanna's
natural.
head?
It's going to look very unnatural now, but I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, getting in your head. Not where I want to be.
All right, no, probably not. You shouldn't. Yeah. It's a crazy place.
I got enough going on in my own head. All right, well, we're not sure what you do, right, when we start the show.
Right, no, maybe they have a move.
Maybe they have a move. Kind of curious about what that is.
I want to see them now.
You could, maybe take a video of that. You know, if you're like spirit fingers.
Yeah.
Like, woo!
Maybe it's like a little praise hands.
Yeah, or you're like,
dancing. Maybe you do a little like fist pump.
Yeah, I don't know what you got.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would love to see some video evidence of your move when This Is the Day starts.
It's a good idea.
You can send that to thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com, and you can be a contributor.
That's right. Yeah. And maybe create a signature move.
For sure.
Yeah.
It could catch on. Be like the This Is the Day move.
Yeah. Maybe I would adopt it, and instead of doing do something else.
You could.
If it tops that.
Well.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, let's not set the bar
We'll see
too
what you
high.
got.
All right. So let's see what you got, and you can be a contributor. But no matter what.
Yeah.
You can be a show sharer.
You always can do that.
Always.
Yep.
You don't have to have a signature. Your signature move could be click and share.
It's true.
Click and share.
Any time of day.
Signature move. Yeah, whether you're watching in the morning, afternoon, evening, night.
Anytime. Share the show.
Share the show.
Midnight. You don't know who's on there.
You don't know.
Needing some laughs.
Yeah, you don't know who will catch a glimpse of that and could change somebody's life. Yeah. So we got good stuff on deck for today.
Yeah.
Verse of the day. Look out. I'm excited.
I love the verse of the day.
Me too.
Always do.
Union leader. Man, they're bringing
Top that.
I know.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff going on today. And then of course, I don't even know what you're going to do, but
I don't know yet either.
I'm sure it will eclipse anything I brought to the table.
Well, it'll be different. I don't know about eclipsing.
That's okay. I'm happy to fade to back.
Yep. We've also still got these on the show, so you know it's going to be good.
The mugs.
The mugs are here.
I know, it felt good. Felt good. I'm hydrated already, so.
Ready now.
Yep. All right. First up, I want everybody to know today is the 19th, which means tomorrow's the 20th, and the 20th is a fast day.
Thank you for the reminder.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I know people can sometimes forget or they can get away from us, but we're fasting as a church. MCC, our church is fasting every day, the 20th day of every month in 2020, fasting and praying for one. And so praying for one is simple.
Yes, it is.
Show us how to do it.
Dear God, please give me one person to share your love with today.
That's right.
And it's that.
That's simple.
It's that simple.
So let's do it.
Yep.
Dear God, please give me one person to share your love with today. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. And then on the 20th of 2020, because we had a feeling in December 2019, you know, we all met. You were part of that team.
Yeah.
Kind of talking about 2020 and what we thought God might be doing in our church, and it became apparent that we thought 2020 might be more than just kind of one of those years that ends in zero. That that there was something
that
to
there would be something happening in 2020. We
No
didn't
clue.
know what, no clue, but we thought, there's something with this year.
Yeah, so let's pull the whole church together to fast and pray, and so in the midst of the 2020 madness and all that you got going on and are feeling and experiencing and maybe genuine pain and hurt and the things that are happening there, not to diminish any of that, but here's an opportunity to say, wait a minute, God's kingdom is still growing. God is still moving and working, and maybe this is a season in which some people are going to encounter Jesus when they might not have otherwise.
Yeah. Oh, I absolutely think that is going to be the case.
Yeah, me too.
That is, yeah.
And it will happen through you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Through his church, and we are his church, his people. So as we pray for one and spend a day, the way that I'm doing it, inviting others to join me, is I'll fast from dinner tonight until dinner tomorrow. So a 24-hour fast from food. And the times that when I feel hungry, I stop and I pray for some of my ones. Also, you know, for just trying to unite my heart to God's heart. God, what do you want? God, what do you want to show me? God, what do you have for me to do?
Yeah.
And then the time where I would have spent preparing food or eating, have a little extended time with God. So tomorrow at noon, we'll be having our online, a little 30-minute time of prayer and worship together.
Yeah.
So we invite you to join us for that. Facebook Live and YouTube.
Yeah. Take part in that, because it's such a cool thing to do together too, to know that like you're not alone doing that, but that there's a whole church, a whole family that's taking part in that. Yeah.
And if you've never done it before, you know, we invite you into that to use that time to really pray and connect to God. You can do it. I know it's a little bit like, I don't know, that's I mean, I look at my calendar and I'm like, okay, what do I have going on, you know?
Right.
And how do I plan and prepare for that? But it's good.
Yeah.
And you can do it. And if for whatever reason you're not able to fast from food, you can fast from something else.
You can do something else.
Yeah.
I know people that have like fasted from their phone for a day, like not use their phone, and the time that they would normally, that instinct to go reach for your phone, use that as a prompt for prayer instead.
I know that actually sounds
like maybe
more
you need to do that.
I know, that's tempting for me. Yeah, so social media, you know, something that would grab your attention often.
Yeah, exactly.
And be a regular part of your day. So yeah, we hope you'll join us in that. I know that God's doing some great things. It's gonna be cool.
He is.
So yeah, just right now, I'm gonna go ahead and ask.
Okay.
What did you do last night?
Okay. I feel like there's so many things that I could talk about last night. Nothing major or huge, but like lots of fun stuff. I had a great walk last night in my neighborhood. So that was pretty enjoyable for me. I know that's nothing groundbreaking, but here's why I really like walking. I mean, aside from being outside and it's just like, it's good like mental space, it's good physically to go exercise and be active like that. I really like people watching. I do, and so I kind of have fun when I go walking in my neighborhood, because there's an area that's like some public trails, and it's like spread out, so you've got a good amount of space around you, but I've started this thing where I'll count the languages that I hear, because I don't know, it's Manchester, but for some reason that particular area, like one time I got up to 6 different languages that I heard while I was walking around.
How long of a walk?
It's about a 30-40 minute walk.
You got 6 different languages?
I did. And some of them, okay, like some I can recognize. Russian's pretty distinctive. I heard Russian. I heard Spanish. So I can, like, I know enough to be able to hear them. I can't speak that well. I've heard French before, and I've heard, I think, Lingala, which is a language in Congo area of Africa. And then there's others that I'm like, that's another language. I don't know what it is, but I hear another language. So anyway, yeah, people watching, great walk.
Wow.
Had fun. Yeah.
That's really cool. I like, what intrigues me about that is, so people watching, you're really people listening too.
People listening, yeah. No, that's true.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because especially on a walk, you don't want to like stare at people creepily. Like that's not advisable. But it is kind of fun too when you're on a walk and you're people watching, like to keep an eye out for the people that will like make eye contact and smile and like be friendly, maybe even say hi. I'm always one of those like smile at people, even though I'm from New England. Yeah. So anyway, a great walk. Enjoyed that. I cooked one of my favorite dishes that I have talked about before.
Which one?
It's the stir-fry shrimp and roodles.
What's a roodle?
The rutabaga noodles.
Oh, yeah. You're down with those, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a great night.
Nice.
It was enjoyable.
I'm going to get back to the people listening thing.
Yes.
Because I think that would be a very healthy thing for me to do. I don't want to project on everybody else, because I do the people watching thing, but then the way my brain works is I make up entire backstories for people.
Interesting.
Yeah, like basically from, you know, watching someone for 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
I know their life story, you know, what their struggles
At least the
are.
fictional one.
No, yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting to really, instead of watch, maybe focus a little more on the listening.
Yeah. You can hear some interesting things. It's cool to like, I'll hear moms interacting with their kids. And once in a while too, I'll feel a little prompt. This is a cool thing about like paying attention to the people around you too. Back to praying for one. I'll feel a little prompt about like, hey, maybe just pray for that person, or give them like an extra smile, twinkle in the eye, like something to be like, hey, I see you.
Yeah.
See that you're there, and that can be a cool practice. Like there have been some exhausted moms lately that I've seen with their little ones on these walks where I'm like, I'm just gonna take a minute, pray over you. You don't even know that I'm doing that, but I'm praying for you right now. Yeah.
I started having the past couple of years more often, and I think the more I respond to it, more often like a prompt or a feeling like just go tell that person way to go.
Yeah.
Like something small, they did something cool, like they held the door open for somebody, or they were kind, or they brightened somebody's day. And I'm like, and at first I'm like, no, that's dumb. They're gonna think I'm weird. Well, I am weird.
Yep.
And you just let it be what it is. So, but the more I've noticed that the more I do it, the more often I notice opportunities.
Yeah, that's true.
To do it. Maybe not even just opportunities, but like our responsibility to to just encourage on in small stuff.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah. So I think the listening will help. I want to do some people listening.
It's a good idea.
I like it. That's fun.
It was. It was good.
Cool.
Bo, what did you do last night?
I don't talk about that. I really don't. You laugh, but I don't. I don't talk about it.
Well,
I will say this though. Today being August 19th, it's my mom's birthday.
wow. Happy birthday, Mama Chansey.
That's right. Patricia Chansey, Pat Chansey.
Patricia Chansey. I never knew your mom's name.
Grandkids call her Mimi.
Mimi's a great grandma name.
I call her Mom, Ma.
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 Mom.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yep. Pretty exciting stuff.
So what did you have planned for today to celebrate your mom?
I'm gonna call her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm not a great phone person, so.
So that's extra special then. Okay. Yeah.
Neither's my dad. So my dad's birthday was Sunday, the 16th.
Oh wow. Okay.
And called him, and we both tolerate the phone conversation for a while.
Yeah.
Because we enjoy. I think I enjoy him, and I feel like we genuinely enjoy each other. So the birthday.
Yeah. It's good. A phone call to mom.
Then their anniversary is the 25th.
They just crammed it all right
I know.
in,
I had to
didn't
ask
they?
him. I was like, "How many years?" 58. That's pretty cool.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Way to go, Pat and
Mike. Yep.
Way to go, Pat and Mike.
So, Mom, happy birthday. I don't think she's watching. But
Happy birthday, Mama Chansey, in case you are.
you never know, though. She takes a peek in every now and then. She's
Just
fun.
to check on you.
Well, no, because I don't know. She told me the other day. She's like, she goes, I just had this feeling like any minute you were gonna come through the front door and stay for dinner. Because when we lived in Texas, it's been 10 years that we've been in New Hampshire, but when we lived in Texas, our house was only like 5 minutes from theirs, and so several times a week. I mean, partly because I enjoy my parents and their company, but also because we had no money. I would show up at their house, with the kids. We'd just show up for dinner, to hang out, to check on them, to visit, and we'll stay for dinner. So a lot of great memories doing that. And I said, I know exactly what you mean, just that feeling. But, not something we get to do right now, but I'm glad we can talk on the phone. So happy birthday, Mom.
I enjoy my parents too.
Yeah, your parents are cool.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, I know your parents. I know your parents.
I also like getting free food from them.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've learned. I mean, I'm looking forward to that in the future. Always having lots of food around, just in case. Okay.
That's right.
So yeah, that happened, or is happening right now. Something kind of cool happened yesterday. So Dan King, our creative arts pastor, he has been working on some new music. We did a song.
Yeah, we saw one of his songs.
He
saw
wrote
a video of it.
Yeah, and it was a kind of an acoustic version. We heard it on the show, and I just remember going, I love that song.
Yeah.
Well, he worked on laying down a track of it last week.
Okay.
He went studio, very professional.
Nice.
But he recorded on his phone from there, and he played it for me.
Okay.
And like on Monday, and then Tuesday morning, like 3 a.m., I woke up and I'm singing the song.
It got stuck in your head.
Yeah, I heard it like once on the show, but then a really different, same lyrics, same kind of, but just higher tempo, bigger, like kind of rock anthem-y, like just, it's gonna be so great. Like I told Dan when I heard it, I was like, I closed my eyes and I was listening as he played it on his phone, and I was like, what I see is like an arena, and it's full, but somewhere in the arena there's just this one like young guy, maybe 20, and his hands up in the air, and there's like a spotlight on him. He's jumping in a circle, just pumping his fists.
Wow.
I'm like, that's what I see when I hear this. And I woke up 3 a.m. singing the song, and then Dan and I were together with a couple people yesterday afternoon, and I was like, hey, they had never met Dan before, and I was introducing him. I was like, yeah, he just recorded a new song, and they're like, well, can we hear it? And so he pulls it up on his phone and he hands it to him, and they're listening. They got their ears down to it, and it was a cool moment. Like I was like, yeah, it's just neat to, like, here's my point. Like, whatever God is stirring in you, like whatever He's like stirring up in you, go for it.
Yeah.
Just go for it. Get it out and express it and find ways. Don't think nobody cares or it's not important or it won't matter. It always matters. And if there's something stirring in you, find a way to get it out there.
Listen and do it.
Yeah. Yeah, listen and do it. Listen and do it. All right. Summer is on.
It's on.
It's on.
Yep.
It's not off.
Nope.
Nope.
It's here.
Maybe it changed the channel on you, but it's on.
Yes.
Like
it has changed the channel.
Like you thought this summer you were going to watch the Travel Channel.
No.
No, you're watching like the Home and Garden Channel.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Fine. Different
the
channel.
gardens are great.
A little bit different, but it's still on.
Yep.
May have changed channels, but you can enjoy what summer is. So we want to know how summer is on for you. Love your pictures, videos of how you're enjoying summertime. And you know what? We got another video from our Triforce troopers.
Oh my, okay.
Did
the
you see the
Triforce
first one?
troopers.
Not sure if you saw it. So,
I know the troopers.
Yeah, the Triforce troopers are Bedford campus staff team. And we've got another video from them celebrating summer, so check this out.
Triforce troopers, here we go! Triforce troopers, here we go. We have the egg challenge, egg drop challenge. We want you to create anything in your house, all the materials you can find, get an egg, ask your parents' permission, make a parachute. Rules: the egg has to be exposed at some part, okay? So it can't be protected. So here we go. We ready to do this? 3, 2, 1. Did it crack? Mine cracked, but that's okay. Let's see what the others can do.
Team Purple checking in here for the Triforce Troopers. I got inspired by these lovely masks that we're all having to wear. See if it can protect my egg like it protects me.
Oh.
That's a major no.
All right, Blue Crew, this is my egg parachute. You see, I had to stabilize the tissue paper with the paper plates, add some pipe cleaner securely to the egg. Let's see if this flops.
Oh man, is it alive? Let's go down and check.
All right, so it looks here. Oh, it was so close. Just landed a little funky.
That thing got scrambled.
Yep, this one got scrambled. The purple power is crushed. That is a nice...
And it missed the plastic. But the winner, let's see, let's confirm.
Moment of truth, drum roll, please. It is intact.
Way to go, Josh.
Triforce troopers.
The troopers.
The troops.
Wow.
The troopers.
They are having fun.
Yeah, I might, one of the three, I'm not naming names, might not make it in my battalion. Almost
Well,
couldn't even hit the plastic.
Got off.
Clearly
Yeah.
gonna break.
Yeah. But they're having fun.
I'm also not sure about, I guess the rules were just one part of the egg had to be exposed, but I feel like a
If
little
you
duct
completely
tape,
wrap it.
a little duct tape around the egg.
Yeah, I know.
Felt a little suspect
It's a
to
little
me.
on the line. Yeah. So apparently you can use some mathematical equations and calculations for something like this. Mary Johnson let us know that she did do this experiment in her math class. I do not know the math involved in that, but apparently you can use that if you're a whiz at math to try to do your egg drop. So
I don't know. I mean, what are you looking at there, Mary? Aerodynamics?
aerodynamics maybe? Yeah.
Physics? I don't know.
Is physics?
Gravity?
Physics or math, right? They're not just science.
I don't. Neither of us.
I never took
know.
physics.
We read
I don't
books.
know. I read books. I don't know.
Mary reads
Yeah.
books too.
Yeah, Mary is a great reader.
I don't
Yeah.
know why we said
Thanks
that.
for letting us know, Mary. Now, if you need to calculate things, you can use the egg drop.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
love that they sent that in, though.
What, the Triforce Troopers?
Yeah, they make me happy. They're just
Yeah,
having
they're
fun.
having fun.
Like,
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, how can you just find a way to have some fun and share it?
yeah.
It's good stuff. All right. So they shared that with us, but then I want to share the verse of the day.
Yes.
New Version Bible app gives us a verse of the day.
Yep.
And we bring it onto the show and unpack it every day. So if you don't have the YouVersion Bible app, strongly encourage you download the app, use it every day. Verse of the day. Lots of ways to read scripture and share scripture with others. Some really cool tools there. So today's verse of the day is from 1 John chapter
okay.
2, verse 6.
Okay.
And it says, whoever claims to live in him, referring to Jesus,
Yeah.
whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. All right, I'm going to ask you, Johanna, what jumps out at you?
The first thing I think with that is how simple and direct it is. Simple. If you claim to know Jesus and to be living in him, then your life will look like his did.
Yes.
I know, it's just, that's like the simplicity of that. I think we tend to overcomplicate things sometimes, right? Like, how do you know measurements? And like, well, your life should look like his. That's like,
Yeah.
it's as simple as that. Like, just a simple reminder. It's the simplicity, which is not even a word that's in there, but that is what is jumping out to me so much.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
I hadn't put in those terms, but this morning when I start just with the verse,
Yeah.
and I read that, and I was like,
Yeah.
and I got excited, and I didn't have the word
Right.
simple or simplistic, but I love that word. I love that because I think that's what I felt. Because my initial response was that would make a great memory verse. I don't know why
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
honed in on that verse,
It
to
would.
memorize or
Yeah.
share with others as a memory verse. Whoever claims to live in him
Yep.
must live as Jesus did. I'm like,
It's like,
yeah.
yeah.
And so and I was,
Yeah.
because that's what I'm looking for in those memory verses are like some really profound truths.
Which it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stated very simply.
Yes.
Which this one is. So
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's what jumped out at me the most too. Okay, now the word that jumped out at me, I think was must.
Yeah.
The word in the verse. Whoever claims
Yeah.
to live in him must live. And that's something we go back to, because we can read that and be like, all right, fine, yeah, I have to, and fine, it's like
Right.
it's like we look at God's
Yeah.
commands like they're this horrible burden, and fine, ruin my life,
Yeah.
God, fine, I'll do whatever you want. Just it's like, no, that's not
Yeah.
what he's saying. It's just the more that I'm, Jesus in John 13:34, a new command I give you, as I have loved you, so you must love one another. That must has been like. The must is not like he's putting this massive, heavy burden on us and going, you must,
Right. No. Yeah.
we're compelled.
Yeah. It's like something you can't help doing.
Yes.
Like the must is like, there's no way I could possibly not do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a compulsion.
Yeah.
Like, I must. Like,
Yeah.
if I claim to live in him and I really am in him, well, then I must live as Jesus. Because it makes no sense. Oh, I'm a follower of Jesus, and then I never follow Jesus. Well, it's an asininely stupid proposition. It makes, so in the context here, it's also kind of like saying, hey, do you want to know if you're in Christ Jesus or not?
Right.
Take a look at your life.
Yeah. Are you
It'll
living
tell
like
you.
him?
Are you living like him? You're going to look for things like love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Yep.
You're going to look for things like, dying to self, putting
Yep.
aside our desires to build our own, names and kingdoms and whatever, and yielding to what God wants.
Yeah.
And building His kingdom.
Yeah. And I would even add, you're gonna find stuff like having fun,
Well,
because
yeah,
seriously,
agreed,
Jesus did. Yeah.
I think the most fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, abundant life
Yeah.
that Jesus,
Yeah.
the thief comes to steal and kill and destroy, but Jesus came that we may have life and have it to the full, or have it abundantly. Like the real deal life, because He is life. And so in Him, we're talking about life with love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And if you're going, no, that doesn't sound good.
Well.
It's possible. And we reject that and go, no, I don't want that. I want a life full of hate.
No.
And I want a life full of misery. I want to be miserable, and I want to share that misery because my misery loves company. And I want a life full of conflict, where I'm always stirring up conflict and getting everybody fighting against each other. And I want a life full of impatience, where I'm frustrated all the time and irritated, and you just keep going down the list.
Right.
Really?
No, I don't want that.
Doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
I don't want that for anybody. But yeah, that's certainly that is by the pattern of this world.
Yeah.
It really is.
True.
Yeah, the pattern of this world,
Yeah.
and it's a pattern that is eager. It's crazy. It really is crazy. When we put in simple terms like this, I think we can all go, "That's crazy." It is.
Right.
It's crazy to choose to make a choice if you have the option to live that way, and then it's crazy to perpetuate that and encourage others to live that way. It's crazy to celebrate it. It's crazy to, like exalt and lift up people who are promoting that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We don't have to.
No.
No, Jesus gave us another option.
Yeah, we can live as Jesus
Yep.
did, which means to be a Christian, a Christ follower.
Yeah.
Follow him. So take your next step of faith. What are you waiting for? Whatever it is. And we want to help you on that journey with
Yeah.
Jesus. If you're wondering, well, how do I do that? What's maybe the first step of faith?
Right.
We'd love to connect with you. You can make a comment in the chat right now, or send us an email to thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com, and we would love nothing more than to help you talk about your first step or next step.
Yeah, we get really excited about that.
It's our favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Verse of the day.
Verse of the day.
There it is. Okay. Happy to share that. Okay.
Yes.
Calendar page. Closet calendar
Good stuff.
page. Not always, but I mean, we're being positive. A lot of positivity.
Right, I'm hopeful.
I like the positive
I think it's going to
vibes.
have something good to offer today.
It does.
Okay.
I was excited about this because it's a let's get quizzical.
Okay.
Yeah, so the closet
Pop
calendar.
quiz?
Yeah, well, it's not a pop quiz.
All right.
Well, it could be. You can give a guess. We're going to ask for guesses. Trying to say that word.
Okay. Guesses.
Guesses.
It's a tricky one.
Well,
not really,
yeah,
but
no.
no.
Thank you. Thank you for patronizing me and then making
Taking
it
it back.
abundantly clear to everyone that you were. It's like you doubled down on it, which is
Yeah.
good. That's what I appreciate. It's about
We
you.
all stumble sometimes over random words. Anyway.
All right, so closet calendar gives us a let's get quizzical.
Okay.
Which I have. Let's get quizzical, quizzical. I wanna get quizzical. Thank you, closet calendar. Gonna give a quiz
We're gonna
today.
keep going.
No, it's
okay.
I know.
All
Well,
right.
yeah.
No, we're done.
I was kind of hoping you'd join in, but
I did.
you danced.
I
That's
did.
fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. Okay. So the closet calendar question for today is: how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Hang on now. There's an actual number?
It's a quiz. So I want everybody to give a guess. In the chat right now, drop in what you think the answer is. What do you got to
My
guess?
answer is 1 bite.
It's not what it asks. It says how many licks. Play the game right.
115.
Okay, 115
Yep,
is your guess.
that's my guess.
Everybody else make
Final
a guess.
answer.
Final answer, 115. All right, well, we'll flip the calendar page over, and we have an actual answer, the answer key. A school of higher learning actually measured Tootsie Pop licks. It officially takes 364
Wow.
licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Well, at least according to engineering students at Purdue University, who used a proprietary licking machine rather than the human tongue.
Hang on, I call a timeout on this answer.
Yep. Thought
They
you might.
used a machine, not a person?
Yep. It's a licking machine.
Huh, I don't know about that.
They're proprietary
Proprietary.
licking machine. Purdue. I like that it says
Well,
a school of higher learning.
higher learning.
And then it identifies it as Purdue a little bit later.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing to spend time on in college.
Well, the answer to the question is 364.
All right. According to the closet calendar,
According to the closet calendar,
that is the answer.
that is the answer. According to
So.
the commercials, it was 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
3.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right. I was I was too low in my estimate. Hopefully you got closer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
364.
Almost like a lick a day, and then you would get it.
I don't
after
know
a
why
year.
I really don't know why they did it that way. Like, why not just take 100 students and have them and count the number of licks and then take an
Yeah,
average of
listen,
that would give you like average tongue size and saliva amounts.
I can't tell you how things work in American colleges because I've never been.
Oh.
So.
Well, I have. And while I was at Texas A&M University, I answered the age-old question, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Do you have a proprietary machine that helped you answer that question?
No, what I did was it was research. I did research on it. And I got to pick my own topic, so it wasn't assigned to me. And I compared the average woodchuck, based on size and arm length.
What exactly? Okay, yes.
Yeah, woodchuck, and to the average lumberjack.
Okay.
So average lumberjack size, average woodchuck size, and then how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
In comparison to a lumberjack.
Okay, seems fair.
It's not much.
No.
Yeah, I graphed it out. True story.
All right.
Well, no, it's not a lot in comparison.
Man, what I missed in college.
Yeah. Well, making up for it now.
Now we know. Yeah, now I'm learning a lot. Thank you, Closet Calendar.
All right. And then in our kitchen, we have another calendar that gives us, it's on the fridge, it gives us a national day to celebrate. And today, which is weird, my son Ace, he's actually been excited about this day.
Okay.
Like all month.
Is it Donut Day?
It's not Donut Day, it's National Potato Day.
Oh.
He's been talking about it for like 2 weeks, like being excited about National Potato Day.
Does he really, really like potatoes?
I guess so. It's like a newfound love for potatoes.
Okay.
He's like, I want potatoes for breakfast. And
It's a
I want
special
baked potatoes
day.
for lunch. He wants
Hey, potatoes are great.
a potato.
Yeah.
What's your favorite way to eat a potato?
Probably mashed potatoes.
Gravy? No gravy? Any toppings?
Gravy, well, I usually only have gravy at Thanksgiving, honestly. Otherwise, I think it's just butter and salt.
Okay.
Which butter counts as a topping, right?
Yeah,
Unless
butter
you were to
and
like mix
salt.
it in.
Sure.
Yeah. Butter and salt, mashed potatoes. Yeah, I think mashed potatoes are my favorite. Oh, then there's French fries though.
Yep. You ever had the
That might
mashed
have to be-
potatoes where they mix in like a little sour cream and cheese and bacon bits and
No,
some chives? It's like a
sounds
baked potato
good.
that's been mashed.
No,
That's pretty delicious.
that does sound really good though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite way of eating potatoes?
No,
No?
heavens,
Okay.
no. I like a crispy tater tot. I love
Okay.
a tater tot. I'm
Those
a
are
sucker
pretty good.
for 'em. Love a good crispy
My
tater
dad
tot.
used to make a tater tot casserole. Yep. It's pretty delicious.
I had, I liked it. I've only had, the first time I ever had the tater tot casserole, I'm not going to tell the story, but was at, there was a basketball player who played for UNLV
Okay.
in the 90s named Larry Johnson. And he played for the Charlotte Hornets in the NBA. NBA Rookie of the Year, won the Naismith Award in college, national championship, all that stuff. Anyway, he was really awesome. Anyway, his mom made for a friend and I tater tot casserole at her house one day.
Ooh,
And it was amazing. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
they are pretty delicious.
What do you got there?
I felt like, how could you celebrate Potato Day without having fun with potatoes?
I don't.
I mean,
I like to eat them.
and I don't want you to feel left out, Bo. So,
You got me
here you go.
a potato head. Is this like junior potato head?
I think they almost look like brothers to me.
Oh, they're brothers. I didn't know if this
Maybe.
was like
They look like
son.
they're the same age.
Okay.
And you can swap around. This one's kind of losing his legs a little bit.
Did you know that the original Mr. Potato Head toy did not come with a potato? You had to provide your own potato.
I did not know
It
that.
just came with the pieces. Provide your own potato.
That's actually genius.
Yeah, that's what the toy was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like people are like,
So you would have like a nose, you'd have an ear, some arms, stuff like that, and then you just get your own potato and you could just attach them.
make your own thing
I like it.
on a potato. So you had different sizes and shapes of potatoes that way.
Do you think we can also celebrate sweet potatoes today?
I will never celebrate sweet potatoes.
They are considered a superfood though.
Whatever.
Whatever that means.
Basically, if I don't like it, it's a superfood. What's that all about?
Listen, when I buy
super
sweet
gross.
potatoes, it says on the bag, superfood.
Superfood. What is this?
I think it has something to do with nutrients. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I couldn't tell you.
Superfood.
It's not saying though. I like
Is it faster
regular
than
potatoes
a speeding
better.
bullet? Like what? I don't understand.
Probably.
Superfood.
Yeah, superfood.
Can it fly?
Yeah, I think sweet potatoes can. Yeah.
I don't like.
They're not regular potatoes.
I don't like any orange vegetable.
Huh.
I'll eat a raw carrot.
Carrots?
I'll eat a raw carrot.
Okay.
I don't like them cooked.
Squash?
Do not like squash. Slimy.
Not a fan of squash either.
Yeah, I'll eat
What
it.
other
I mean, I'll
orange?
eat everything. I'll even eat a sweet potato. I just
Pumpkin?
don't want it. Pumpkin's a decoration, not a food. Don't get me started. It's early. I
Yeah.
understand there's a little crispness,
Yeah.
crispness, crispiness.
What are you saying?
There was, the air was crisp.
Okay, yes.
There was a crispness.
Crispness to the air. Yes.
Yeah, see, you put a T on the end there. I heard it.
Crispness.
There you go.
Yeah.
In the air. Yeah. But
Yep.
don't get me started
No,
on
it's true. It's hard.
Save it. Save it for the fall. Come October, I'm going to bring the noise on some pumpkin nonsense. All right.
So no sweet potatoes, but
No.
celebrate National Potato Day.
Yeah.
Does Ace have plans? I feel like if he's been waiting for this, he must be planning something to celebrate. Oh, yeah. Ooh,
Somebody took
yours
a
might
bite
need
out
a
of-
little
yeah,
operation.
well, that's
No?
Wait, what kind of doctor do you think he saw?
Oh, gosh. General surgeon.
General surgeon. Okay. All right. We'll go with that.
Yep.
I don't know what Ace is going to do today.
I hope he makes something with potatoes today. Or takes a raw potato and makes his own potato head, Mr. Potato Head, like back in the day.
Yeah. Never know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens there.
Potato Day.
All right. So we got some cool news.
Okay.
Something neat to share.
Yeah.
We have another opportunity to help share God's love, and to do that in community as a church. So it's cool. You know, we can always share God's love, but it's really neat when we get to combine and do some things
Yes.
through the local church.
Yep.
Because then as we do that, you know, it points people to Jesus, and which is
Yeah.
always better than
Oh, yeah.
anything else we could do. And so we have a little video to show you about a new opportunity coming up.
I'm excited.
When 2 years old, I was making the world beautiful. Some people think I'm not a garbage man, and I tell them that I'm a garbage man. Because if you see trash picked up, that's where I've been. Oh, one day we saw a big piece of cardboard near an ice cream station. Pick it up and throw it in the garbage can. Throw trash right in the garbage can and make sure it doesn't go float away if it's super fun. And because if you see trash flying, try catching it. Then put it back in the trash and push it down. If there's no one picking up trash, then the earth will be dying. Yeah. And the water will be all full of trash.
I am so excited for this, to
Yes.
join Carter's cleanup crew. This is such a cool way to share his love. So there's two ways that you can take part in it. It is Saturday, August 29th. You could either sign up and join us from 8 to 10 at Pulaski Park, and we're gonna be cleaning up Pulaski Park all together. So you can be there and take part in that. Or another option is that you can just decide that morning or that day or that week that you're going to clean up your own neighborhood and then just send us a photo in of you doing that. So those are the two options, but we're so excited to partner with Carter's cleanup crew and clean up Manchester.
Right on.
Making the world beautiful, Carter. I love
Carter,
it.
man,
Way to
no.
go.
See what we got going
Like,
on here? Like whatever
yeah.
God's stirring in you, go for it.
Do it.
Go for it.
If you're passionate about picking up garbage, and this is actually kind of cool. This kid is like so excited about doing this. He's like rallied the community to come
That's what I
clean
mean.
up Manchester.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
You know, there might have been some people, you know, who wanted to say to Carter, no, sweetie, it's okay. Let somebody else take care of that, or let somebody else do it. No, I mean, and maybe you felt that in your own life. Maybe that's the sort of thing
Yeah.
you might even tell yourself.
Right?
God's stirring something in you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Instead, be like Carter's mom, because she has been his like champion in this,
Yeah,
and she's
fuel
like,
it.
"Let's do it, Carter."
Yeah, fuel that in other people. we need more champions.
Yes.
I like that. And what I mean by
Yeah.
that is a champion, not like, oh, I win, I'm
Right,
the greatest,
right. No,
I'm
no,
the
no.
champion.
No,
Like
not that.
champions for people.
Yeah.
Just breathing air and wind into people's sails. That's something that,
Yeah.
that really, like I'm sensing a lot more of that in my own life. Yeah. Be a champion.
Yeah. Be a champion for people.
Love it. Okay.
So cool.
It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on Monday we get some motivation. Those amazing,
Yep.
life-changing motivational posters.
Turn your life around.
Oh,
Yep.
so great. Get the week started.
Yeah.
Tuesday we always get some like really practical tips.
Spot on
like,
tips.
hey,
Just
this is-
yeah.
yeah. And
Yep.
and then Wednesday it's pretty weak. We call it Weak Wednesday. You're on the show.
Yeah.
It's never very good. No,
man,
Wednesday is Wednesday Wonder.
Wednesday Wonder. Yes.
Yeah, you always bring
I love
something
it.
wonderful.
Something that sparks wonder in me, or that I just wonder.
I
Yep.
know, right. Yeah, which is
So
always,
many-
I love that perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to choose from. There's so many wonderful things in the world. When you go looking for them, it's like, how do you pick? There's so many cool things you could share about. But today,
Yes.
we're doing a local wonder.
A local wonder.
I saw something right here in Manchester just a few days ago, 2 days ago, and I was like, I need to share all this with you guys. Because first I wondered, what's going on there?
Yeah.
And then I was like, that is actually kind of wonderful, and I really like it. So I was in my car driving in Manchester, and I saw someone standing on, I think it's the median, like the little spot between the lanes on a street. And it took me a second, but I glanced back over, and this guy was juggling, like multiple things in the air, juggling. And then I saw that I glanced away for a second, checked the light, because I was at a stoplight, glanced back at him, and the stuff he was juggling had just disappeared, and he was balancing, doing a hat trick. He was like balancing on his nose, and then like flipped it onto his head, and was doing these tricks. And he had this sign up, and I couldn't read it until I was passing, and I got closer, and this was the sign that he had up. Keep entertainment alive in a socially distant world at Stoplight Guy.
Stoplight guy.
Stoplight Guy.
So like an Instagram handle?
It is an Instagram handle. I went and looked it up. He says he's an international street performer, keeping entertainment alive.
Pull that away.
The Stoplight Guy.
The stoplight guy.
Right here in New Hampshire. I don't know. I wonder where the international came from, because the only pictures I saw were Manchester, but maybe, I don't know. He could be.
Could have been to Canada, or
he could have.
you never know. Yeah.
Yep. Could have been to Texas.
That's not a
You
different
know?
country.
Well,
Yeah.
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 Stoplight Guy.
Stoplight
I'm like,
guy.
hey, out there, he was literally just juggling and doing hat tricks and all kinds of fun to keep people entertained while they're driving in their
See,
car.
now what I love about that is a lot of us, when we see somebody at a stoplight,
Yeah.
we do the
Look away.
don't make eye contact, or they look,
Yeah.
or they,
Or I'll look right at him and just smile and wave, but yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, so if you look, you might see something wonderful,
It's true.
something surprising.
Yep. Stoplight Guy.
Yeah, stoplight guy. I actually, the ones that freak me out the most are the ones who are out working on somebody's campaign.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? Get a life. I don't know. It's terrible.
Can you juggle?
Yes.
I remembered that your parents had spent some time with circuses.
That's not why.
And
I can
then I was
juggle.
curious if any of those skills had transferred. I can't juggle. I think it would be cool to learn.
Okay, yet my parents traveled with circuses after I
Yes.
was married
Okay,
and
all
out
right,
of the
all
house.
right. But you
okay?
never know. You can learn a skill at any point.
I learned to juggle when I was probably 10 to 11,
Okay.
12, somewhere right in there, during the summer.
Yeah.
Can of tennis balls.
That's a great time to
you know,
learn.
just played with it, figured it out.
Yeah,
good
that doesn't
life.
surprise me.
It's
Kids,
a good
yeah,
life skill.
It is. I
I
feel
think
like,
so.
I mean, I'm in my 30s now, but it's not too late. I can still learn to juggle.
It absolutely isn't. I think
Yeah.
you should.
So what would, start with 3?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Don't start with something like eggs, probably.
No,
something
tennis
else.
balls are great.
Okay.
They're good size and shape
Okay.
and easy to catch and manipulate. But
Yeah.
I think it's a great skill for anybody to learn, because the cool thing is you can always pick up 3 things, juggle them, and it's entertaining for at least a
Right.
minute or so. You know,
Right.
where people are like, "Oh, cool, yeah. Like, how do you do that?" You know, and you show. Yeah, I think so. Served me well.
Cool. We'll
You know
see.
what this is?
A union leader.
Premier paper of
Yep.
the people.
Top notch.
In case you wanted to know,
Yep.
Mark Hayward is back on the front page.
I've been waiting for Mark. I've been waiting to hear from him.
You know, I think he's front page only, but he
Probably.
can't dominate. Yeah,
Right,
Mark
yeah.
Hayward. Yeah, man, that guy.
Why would you ever stick him anywhere but the front page?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the guy's bringing the noise and the news in such a great way. Okay,
We're
you want
glad
to hear
he's
the
back.
small prayer?
I always want to hear the small
Front
prayer.
page of New
Yep.
Hampshire's premier paper, bottom right corner,
Yep.
small prayer every day. That's the thing. You gotta look. Gotta look.
Keep your eyes open.
Good stuff. All right, here's the small prayer.
Okay.
May we not make a decision, Lord, without considering what you would want us to do. Amen. Small prayer.
They did it again.
Yeah.
Can you read it again?
Yeah. May we not make a decision, Lord, without considering what you would want us to do. Couple things there, just real quick in the small prayer. I like the communal aspect of this.
We.
What you want
Yep.
us to do.
Notice
that's
that
the
too.
thing is our decisions always impact more than just me as
Yes.
an individual.
Yep.
They impact others. But I like, let's not make any decision without considering. Now, my next step would be then,
Yeah.
when we
yes.
know what you want us
Yeah.
to do, we want to live as
Yeah.
Jesus did, like our verse of the day said. But yeah, that's
Wow.
definitely a start. Before we make, because we make all kinds of decisions and we don't even consider what God.
Oh
might
yeah,
want.
I have a tendency to do that all the time. I mean, anyone can, but like, I'll just rush it. I think this is a great idea. Oh wait, I haven't really considered. What does God want me to do?
Think about it this way. I mean, yeah, and the daily, everyday stuff, absolutely.
Yeah.
But what about in the big life decisions? I mean, they're all big life decisions. But like where you live.
Right.
God, where do you want me to live?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really his business. I mean, God, where do you want me to work? Well, I mean, yeah, I got
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, isn't that interesting?
Yeah. It's true. What car do you want me to buy? Like you can keep going on and on
Yeah,
and
yeah,
on.
yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually like, what, who do you want me to marry? Or whatever.
It's funny, we like sometimes only ask him when we think it's like a spiritual thing. And
They're
we like
all spiritual
exactly,
things.
they
Yeah.
are, but like no, it's true.
Good stuff. Lots of great stuff here in the news. A happy
Okay.
family is reunited with its missing parakeet.
Oh,
I was over in
thank
Merrimack.
goodness.
I know. Yeah.
Poor parakeet.
I know. Well, the
missing his
family's happy. If
family.
you've ever
Maybe, well,
lost-
actually, maybe the parakeet was on an adventure, and it was the family that was really missing the parakeet.
Yeah. If you've ever lost a pet, it's the reunion's pretty. I
yeah.
have. Yeah. We've experienced that.
I
So
have,
I
but-
don't. We
yeah.
didn't make it into the paper when that happened. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Well.
Press Cafe's coming to Bedford.
Oh, I like Press Cafe.
I know you do.
Yep.
Well, I
They're
assumed
good
you did. It
coffee.
seems like you're
Yeah.
kind of joint. I was excited about it.
Yeah, they're good.
I've known for a minute that they were coming. All right. It's Wednesday, so we get the flavors. And
Food.
their headlines are the best. Aw shucks. I want to hear
That's
you
good.
say aw shucks.
Aw, shucks.
Yes. You did that so good.
You gotta say it with a little like, aw,
Aw
shucks.
shucks. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's trucking beans,
no,
right?
Actually,
no?
it's not. It's talking about ears of corn.
Oh,
So
okay. Yes.
the subtitle is 3 ways to dress up the humble ear of corn.
I love it. It is corn season.
I like just
Yep.
corn on the cob. I don't even put butter on it or anything. I don't want it. But they have some bacon wrapped corn. I'm not sure you need a recipe for bacon wrapped corn. You just wrap it in bacon.
interesting.
That's fine. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
interesting.
that would probably be good.
Something I
I
did.
mean, anything with bacon.
I did find. I actually really found interesting because I'm not understanding, and maybe you can help us. This other article
Yeah.
here,
Not an article.
Family Circus.
Yes.
We've been having some trouble here. All right. This is the world's longest camping trip.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing out in the wild, but little boy looks like the whole family is kind of chilling out, maxing and relaxing
Yep.
outside the tent. And little boy comes screaming. Little girl. It's the little girl. Sorry, I see the ponytail. And she says, "Guess what? The new people making camp next to us are unloading 3 motorcycles."
Huh.
So.
Well.
I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like what we have here is a snitch.
Oh, okay.
A little girl's a little snitch, like
Right.
little tattletale.
Well.
Just always trying to ruin everybody else's fun and get people in trouble and get everybody upset and coming and running and yelling about everything she sees and
Yeah.
you know, what they say about snitches.
I think an important thing to note in that, I don't know if we can put the picture back up again or not.
Yeah, we can.
It looks like, okay, they've got these lines radiating above this little girl,
Yeah.
which I think is meant to denote excitement.
Okay.
So I think the important thing to remember here is, like, at her age, the only reason she's like sharing someone else's business like this is because she's so excited. And that's a cool thing to remember about kids, that we can be, you know, inspired and excited to be around kids because they're just so excited about life. You know? Like other people are like, motorcycles are gonna be loud, be all negative about it. Not a kid. No. A kid just sees the excitement and joy in life. So it's those lines. Those lines are key. She's not tattling.
I missed the line.
She's overflowing with excitement.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you. You're
welcome.
Such a help.
You're
that
welcome.
article makes a lot more sense. Back page. Just got to point this out. Scientists harvest more eggs from near extinct northern white rhino, and there's a picture of the egg harvesting.
Wait, eggs? From a rhino? Wait, what? No.
That right there. There's a job for you. What do you do for a living? I harvest eggs from white rhinos.
There's so many things in that I don't understand. Well, white rhinos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Wednesday Wonder right
wow.
there. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's always wonderful.
Speaking of Wednesday Wonder and being wonderful, you have such a great worldview.
Yeah.
Been to many places.
Many.
Plan to go to many more.
Yep.
I wonder where in the world today is Johanna Beachy?
Where in the world? Okay, I have been thinking about a particular place recently because I've never been there and I would love to go visit. And I think after I go, you know, in theory to this place with you guys, that you're gonna wanna physically go there too. I've been thinking a lot about Aruba. Aruba, which first and foremost, the name of this, it's an island, makes me think of like a bicycle horn or something. Aruba.
Aruba!
Exactly, like Aruba, Aruba. I don't know why, it makes me think of like a horn sound. Aruba.
Okay.
So Aruba is a tiny little island. It's only like 70 square miles. It's small. It's about 10 miles off of the coast of Venezuela. So for finding it, if you can find Venezuela, you can find Aruba.
Okay.
That's where it's, but so this is like a tropical, beautiful Caribbean island.
Like Central America? Is that, or South America?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know. Love it. Let's go.
We're gonna keep going.
Geography.
But there's a couple reasons that I really want to visit Aruba. So first of all, they speak a few languages. They speak or have a few like official languages. There's Dutch. It's a former Dutch colony. So there's English, Spanish, and then they have a local language called Papiamento. Papiamento, which I just think sounds like so much fun. I just want to hear someone speaking Papiamento. But the other two reasons I want to go visit there, they are not in Hurricane Alley, so that is significant.
Okay.
I feel like apparently there's an alley called Hurricane Alley. Aruba is not inside of that alley.
Yeah, you don't want to go down that alley.
No, don't go down Hurricane Alley. So you can safely go to Aruba and it's not there. And then the last and I think for me most significant reason, apparently their beaches are barefoot friendly because the unique like makeup of shells and coral that makes up the sand on their beaches, it doesn't get overwhelmingly hot on your bare feet.
Nice.
So when you go to the beaches, you can walk about barefoot and it doesn't like burn or blister your feet.
I'm all about no shoes when I'm on vacation.
Yep. So it seems like a great place to visit.
I know a number of people that Aruba is like their go-to vacation
spot.
hotspot. Yeah, they love it, swear by it.
That's probably why, because you can walk around barefoot.
Sweet.
And not have to worry about your toes getting singed.
Maybe someday. Aruba.
Someday. Yep.
I think of the Beach Boys. It's in the Beach Boys song. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Well.
You mentioned it, but yeah. Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Want to do a little Everyday with Jesus?
Yes.
Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. And today's thought of the day says, anger is generally expressed in destructive ways, whether passive-aggressive or plain old aggressive. It is still destructive. And then the verse is from Ephesians 4:29-31. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. And do not grieve the Holy Spirit of God, with whom you were sealed for the day of redemption. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling, and slander, along with every form of malice. Did you get that, Alice? Every form of malice.
Every form of malice, Alice. Get rid of it.
All of it.
Yep.
I like thinking about that. Anger is, it's generally, I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
always expressed in a destructive
Sure.
way. But generally, I think it is.
Generally,
I think that's true.
yes.
Whether it's
Yep.
passive-aggressive, which would be the southern expressions of anger, or aggressive-aggressive, which would be
Yes.
New England expression of
For
anger.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm definitely the aggressive.
Again, generally speaking.
Yes.
Yes, tend to be destructive. But get rid of all, all that stuff, the anger, the rage,
Yeah.
the malice. Build each other up. Don't destroy.
Yeah, no, don't tear down and destroy.
Build God's kingdom. Don't destroy others.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. I want to play a little Trivial Pursuit. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Well, it starts with a geography question, and we're terrible at it, so we'll see. All right,
Well.
40th anniversary edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit. So we want you to play along. It's been a while, been a minute since we've given away a congratulatory fun dip.
It
If you get all
has.
6 right, we'll send you a fun dip in the mail. So make a guess, play along. I'm gonna guess at all
Yeah.
6. Let's do this.
Okay. Speaking of islands, Blue,
Blue, geography.
which island country has a map of itself on its flag?
Which island country has a map of itself
Yep. I did not know this.
on its flag? You seem
Yeah.
excited about it.
I think it's cool. I love the idea of just being like, we have to have a flag for our country. Just put our country on our flag.
Island country.
So clear, yep. Island country has a map of itself on its flag.
I am going to say Haiti.
Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
All right, there you go.
Pink.
No fun dip for me today. Pink, entertainment.
What fictitious newspaper does Carrie Bradshaw write for in Sex and the City? Don't know this either.
Yeah, fictitious.
Fictitious newspaper that Carrie Bradshaw writes for.
And she lives in New York City, and it's fake news,
Yep.
so
It's made up.
all of them. Name a paper. I'm gonna say the Daily
Starts-
News.
Okay. No.
What?
New York Star.
New York Star. Star.
There you go.
0 for 2.
Yellow.
Yellow, history.
A petition to build which kind of structure garnered the response, the administration does not support blowing up planets?
What?
I'll say it again. A petition to build which kind of structure garnered the response, the administration does not support blowing up planets?
Blowing up planets.
That's what it says.
What kind of structure? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have no idea. A nuclear silo. I don't know.
Death Star.
A Death Star.
Death Star. Apparently, there was a semi-serious proposal to build a Death Star that had over 34,000 signatures.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Nope. I wouldn't on that one. Okay.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
Purple.
Purple. Art and literature.
What was America's first fashion magazine, making its debut in 1867?
1867.
1867.
Fashion magazine?
America's first fashion magazine.
I don't know that I can name a fashion magazine. Fashion magazine?
Fashion
I
magazine.
don't know. Esquire.
Harper's Bazaar.
Harper's Bazaar. Okay.
Okay. Green.
Green, Science and Nature.
Which object replaced the pyramid in the USDA's nutritional guidelines in 2011?
What object?
Which
Replace the-
object replaced the pyramid?
I don't know, we got rid of the pyramid.
Oh gosh, I didn't know this either. I still picture the pyramid. Okay.
I'm gonna go with a cube.
Plate. Makes sense when you hear it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
All right,
and
last chance.
orange.
Orange, sports and leisure.
Which college football team made the fastest trek in history from unranked to #1 in the 2014 season?
Oh no.
Which college football team made the
2014?
fastest trek in history from unranked to #1 in the 2014 season?
I am going to say.
College football team.
Yeah. Who was #1 2004? I'm going to say. I have no idea. We're out of time. I don't want to miss all of them. The answer is Ohio State.
Mississippi State.
Come on. All right.
Okay.
Dak Prescott.
go.
He was their quarterback. Fine. All right.
If it makes you feel better, I wouldn't have gotten any of them either.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know
It
if
doesn't
that
at all.
helps.
It didn't work at all.
Okay.
I'd feel better if you'd
I
gotten
tried.
some. Yeah. This is the day. It's not
Yep.
the day I wanted. A day I would have drawn up or planned for, but today I got.
Yep.
Maybe tomorrow will be a better day.
You never know.
We'll catch you tomorrow.